Hello. We have a lot of stuff to do today, and I'm just gonna immediately jump into it because it's hardcore mode and I'm scared. Alright, so I was having myself a little think. I may have overestimated how much of a good start we have here because look, the iron, good. Lots of bread, really good. Gold, okay, cool, whatever. The gold tool's not worth that much. Still better than nothing. Flint and steel, good. Pumpkins, good. Sugar, good. Everything else, meh. The truth is that besides those ingots and some better than nothing upgrades, we actually didn't make it out of this in too good of a shape after all. I am in a village. This is probably the best boon that I have so far, is this village, because there's no mainland access. So long as we can fortify this island, then nothing can spawn here. The problem is, this is only a small comfort because I still have to leave the village at some point. Especially for farming, which is what I'm hoping to get set up today. But things like the emeralds, I never do trades. I don't even know how they work. The lapis, that would be really nice, except I still need diamonds, which means I still need to go mining the old-fashioned way anyways. The leather armor is practically useless, but, you know, or so I've been told. I got pretty excited about this when I first found it, but then somebody I know plays hardcore on a somewhat regular basis, and they were talking to me about this start. They were less than impressed, and apparently it's because my so-called luck, pretty much the only thing that was lucky about it was how fast I found it, kind of back to back. What I found is apparently underwhelming. I'm just gonna start throwing my stuff down in here. I don't really care. I just need a place to make and store chests at the moment. Alright, I feel more comfortable going that way, especially since there's a mountain right there, and I'm hoping that there's gonna be iron at the top of that mountain. Or at least something that's a little bit easier to get to than having to mine for half an hour down in the dark with the monsters and the death. Also, I'm gonna do this video in a little bit different style. At current, I am still spending about 2.5 days making one video, and I am going to attempt to try to make this video with as few edits as possible. I doubt I can ever do unedited stuff, like entirely unedited. First of all, there needs to be backtrack. I'm not playing a backtrack in real time, but plus I have to check audio and do all of that stuff in DaVinci and just make sure the video going up. Oh, it's iron. I actually found iron. And just make sure that it's a good quality video going out. But I also pause in my sentences way too much, which is something I'm just gonna have to get used to, honestly, because I'm gonna be streaming very soon, and obviously I can't edit a stream, at least not until AI starts doing it. Won't that be fun? Freaking hate AI. When I first started seeing AI everywhere, I was just kind of like, whatever. Like, it will always be the Tostino pizza rolls next to a Gordon Ramsay pizza pie. Like, it's just not the same. But now it's like people are using it for the stupidest of things that we never needed it for to begin with. Like, I get that sometimes it has a time and a place. It's not like it's completely useless. But especially in like creative endeavors, I don't know. I hate it so much. Oh, I'm trying to climb. I'm trying to jump and climb the block. Hello, Hightail. I see you're still occupying my mind at the moment. I think one of the worst things about AI is how much it kind of takes away from just human beings interacting with one another. Okay, alright. Apparently all of that was suspended above my head, and when I broke that block it updated them all and they all just fell. There was a moment in my mind where I thought I was losing this playthrough to freaking gravel. That would have sucked. Am I risking walking over this ravine? Yes, I am. You all are clenching. Oh! I'm sorry, I won't do that again. Alright, I would highly suggest standing off to the side in case there's gravel above this. Alright, I see the sun going down. Let's get the heck out of here. Chicken! I found chicken! Eggs! I found eggs. All right, now we know where chickens are. We have to get them back to the village somehow. I'm out too late. 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 Oh my goodness, I'm out too late. Help me. Out too late. I'm out too late. I'm out too late. Help. Get out of that bed. All right, we do have 14 pieces of iron here, so let's go ahead and get that smelted. That's on top of my 18 in here. That plus this. Oh, right, there's iron nuggets in here too. I can make 2 more things with this. So that's 20. Is there any in this bundle? No. All right, let's start making that armor. We'll start with the chest plate and the leggings. Do that. Here's this. What's left? Oh, a helmet. Wait a minute. I can do that right now. Okay, much better on the armor front. All right, and we still have 10 bars left over. Let me go ahead and grab 2 of these, and we will make shears. And I'm actually going to need 3 more of these to make a bucket. All right, we're fully armored. Hello, sheep. I need your wool. Thank you. Oh, I was literally about to say I need you to grow more. Thank you. The bed isn't super imperative because I already have a place to sleep. And obviously this is hardcore, so respawning isn't a thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. That way I set my respawn point out of habit, whatever. I do feel like I need to go back over there and try to find whatever else I can. You know what I should do? I have wood and there is iron in here. So let's go ahead and make a shield. That would probably be a very good idea. All right, let's see if I can remember how to build this. Is it there? And then like this? Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Member stuff? Also, what the hell was that noise? Oh, it's a Nautilus. Cool. I'm just gonna take a moment and look around. To be totally honest, I'm in iron armor with a shield a lot sooner than I thought I'd be. So let me just take a moment. Well, I can head back over there and try to find more ores and like copper and coal and such. Now that I'm fully kitted out in iron, I don't think I'm gonna be as risky as I just was a moment ago. And while I wait for the sun to set, I'll just go ahead and chat with you for a second because, first of all, I want to stream more. So what's kind of spurred this new format is because I realized that apart from my hesitations before, now that I'm trying to find ways to stream on a consistent basis, I'm finding more and more roadblocks, and all of them come back to YouTube. It's like I've wanted to stream a couple of times, and we did have a snowstorm, so that didn't exactly help with my weekend plans, but that is my bed. Get your sweaty butt out of it. So I've been trying to figure out how to condense my schedule down a little bit so that the stuff I'm making can be pretty much put up immediately, because I've said 100,000 times before, the thing that makes making YouTube stuff take so long is the hours of editing that you have to do after an hour of recording to get out a 20-minute video. It's ridiculous. Now don't get me wrong, because if you guys enjoy that style of content more than the alternative, which I'll get to in a moment, then I would go ahead and keep doing that. But the thing is that with feedback that I've had in the past, I happen to know that you guys like the long form stuff lighter edited a heck of a lot more than the shorter, heavily edited stuff. So it's just not really worth it. It's not worth it to go through those hours and hours of editing to make short videos that you guys don't like as much as the longer videos to begin with. And with me wanting to edit, or not edit, with me wanting to stream, streaming takes way longer than anything else. As a content creator though, I mean, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because you're not in control of the entire environment, if that makes sense. Like here on YouTube, anything that goes in these videos, actually this is connected to the whole thought here, this isn't a side rant, so this is kind of the perfect segue actually. In a YouTube video, whatever you see is because I allowed you to, pretty much, if that makes sense. Like, nothing unexpected happens in a YouTube video from a content creator standpoint because I'm in control of everything that ends up on screen. Now, to a normal person, that probably just sounds like, okay, whatever, who really cares? But for a socially anxious person like myself, that is freaking heaven. Like, having every single square inch of this video that you're watching right now having already been vetted through before it goes up. No, or well, not no mistakes, but as few mistakes as possible, as few glitches as possible, audio or visual errors as possible, etc., etc. All of that being set to a complete minimum gives me a lot of comfort. However, in a stream environment, that obviously is not the case. Anything that happens in real time happens for you in real time as well. And that kind of freaks me out because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Okay, a lot of a perfectionist. Alright, so solution time, since I've rambled on about the problems. The solution is actually very, holy crap. Okay, well, that's a cave. The solution to this problem is actually pretty easy. It's called getting over it. One thing that's really nice about changing up format is that I can try to pretty much practice just whatever I say into the microphone is what makes it into the video, more or less. And whatever errors or anything like that also comes in. But okay, so all of this, I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but there's multiple things that are leading to these thoughts. So there seems to be this kind of return to form kind of thing going on YouTube right now. Like, everybody's kind of going back to the old school way of doing things because we're starting to realize that we've swung too far one direction. But I think people are starting to understand that we've gone too far. That I'm going to call it the well, I would call it that if I could pronounce the word. This sort of corporate, no, dang it. Sheep loose. Hold on. I can fix this. But this sort of corporatization is what I'm trying to say. Jeez. Of a lot of stuff like this. I mean, like, if you think back to your favorite YouTubers and such, you're probably not thinking of the dude who's screaming into the microphone, "What's up, guys? Here's a gift card giveaway." You know that type. Not that everybody who starts their videos off in such ways is that type, but you know the type that I'm alluding to. And I think, to call myself out here for a moment, I think that I've become distracted a little bit with this idea of trying to make the professional videos and stuff like that, and kind of using those types of people as a bit of a point of reference. Wasn't my intention, but it's like trying to capture people's attention, okay? I gotta be loud and boisterous. What do you sell? Okay, whatever. Hello. Come on. Come on. One at a time, guys. Come on. Get in there. There we go. You know what? I could start a little humble farm right there. Okay. And people are just kind of moving back towards the more, like, just down-to-earth, normal people, I guess. I think everybody currently is sort of over the whole, I don't know how else to put it, the glitz and glamorization of everything. I think a lot of people just want to live a normal, happy life at this point. But yeah, anyway, long story short, I'm rambling on forever because I keep expanding on things I probably don't need to expand on. So there is another content creator I watch by the username of LovestarK, but they were talking about their favorite content creator, which is somebody by the name of iHasCupquake. Now, I've never heard of them before. I actually watched a few of their Hightail videos that they put out recently. Actually, I'm going to grab these and grab that, and I'm just going to process this down to sugar right now. Processed sugar, oh no. There should be 3 rows of seeds. 3? No, 2 rows of seeds. So this should be like outer ring, inner ring, inner growth ring, then this here, then water here. So we'll do that, and this will be the center water piece. But yeah, a lot of these people make like the old school style content. And even like Lovestar and Cupquake, those two individuals, they also make things that are pretty much completely unedited. And the thing is, first of all, if you haven't subscribed to Lovestar, you very much should, but they just hit 100,000 subscribers recently. But then the other channel, Cupquake, holy crap, they got like over 7 million subs. Now, numbers aren't everything. My only point in bringing up the numbers, in fact, is the fact that it obviously means that there are people who like that kind of content. So this idiotic notion that I've somehow picked up that I need to have my videos a certain way with all these editing and flashy effects and sound effects everywhere and blah, blah, blah. That was my Discord, not yours. I thought I fixed that. Apparently not. The point is that I think I'm just overthinking it as usual. I tend to do that quite often. But that on top of the fact that I'm also trying to find a way to make content a little bit more natural and take a lot less time editing. Because here's the thing, I'm not saying that I'm gonna do it this way, but just as an example, back in the olden days, videos were on average about 15 minutes. But let's just go ahead and start through. I knew that was gonna happen as soon as the world lagged a little bit. Dang it. But throwing some numbers at this, if I record for an hour or an hour and a half, most of the time when I record, it's about 2 hours per video. So let's say 2 videos cut down into 30-minute chunks. There's 4 episodes right there. And with minimal editing per episode, like that's a lot more content coming out way more frequently. And I'll be spending a lot more time playing the game instead of editing, which means even though that's a lot more videos overall, it is less time spent per task, if that makes sense. For the series we do that have tasks. And just put all of this away. I was about to say so that if I die I don't lose it, but then I remembered. Alright, those are growing. I have sugar growing. I suppose I should try to get wheat seeds and go get those chickens. Which, if there's a pen literally right here that's not being used, then I'll probably just try to get them in there. Alright, there's 1 seed. I would love more than that, please. Thank you. And the only reason I'm worried about how many seeds I have is because I want to breed them immediately so that they stay. And then, of course, so that I can get more chickens, which means more eggs, which means more pumpkin pies. Pigs would not be a bad idea either, because as much as I feel bad killing animals in this game... Oh, not you, cat. You didn't have to run like that. Pork chops, cooked pork chops are freaking amazing. So I probably want to invest in creating a little bacon farm. I don't know if I should be going over here to try to do this right now. The sun is starting to set. I feel like the chickens are going to take forever to get across all the way over there. Chickens. 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 Come this way, chickens. Come on. I'll wait forever for you guys, huh? Oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever. I know you got tiny legs, but come on. Are you serious? It's gonna take you that long? Oh. Alright, come on. You guys are probably gonna burn your nuggets on like some freaking magma blocks over here or something. Hey. Hey. Come on. Short legs, short attention spans. My spirit animal. Why are you going that way? Get up on the block, you idiot. Okay. Nope, you're skipping the block entirely. Get your bird brain ass up here. Really? One in the back lost his freaking attention span again. Come on. Dude. One in the back has got some serious attention issues. Come on now. Get over here. Oh my goodness, these things are insufferable. Come on. Everybody's waiting for you. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Come on. Welcome to your new home. Make lots of eggs. And there we go. Okay, that's set up. Our farm is growing stuff. Chickens are in their pen. I don't suppose you have carrots in this field. Those are potatoes. Not helpful at all. Yay. I don't see any carrots. Dang it. Except I have carrots in here somewhere and I can't tell the difference between them and the potatoes. I only had one carrot. I think it's this one. The leaves are more fanned out. See, those are potatoes because they're like stalks. Those are carrots. Yes. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. They'll plant more. It's fine. If they don't, I will anyway, so... so I take all of this as recompense for making your village nicer and better. I'm gonna go get pigs. If these pigs follow the same speed as the chickens do through the water, then this is most likely gonna be an all freaking day endeavor. There's one. There's the other. Follow me and you'll be in a world where you're trapped in a bunch of fences. Come on, you little oinkers. Dude, just... Oh. I know, there's some terrain in front of you that must be very intimidating. Come on. Yep, they're just as slow. Okay. Well, I'm glad I did this in the morning. Alright, come here. You earned it. Little piglet, you're all food. I just want you to know that. Is that ethical because it's the truth or unethical because it's kind of dark and scary? A better question, is there a resource pack that changes pork chops to bacon? Hold on, I need to look something up. Oh my goodness, it worked. There is actually a resource pack that does this. Oh, let's go see how many eggs we have. We might actually have some sitting over there right now. We do. Hello. Is there an alternative entrance? Since this guy looks like he's about to make a run for the gate as soon as I open this. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep this up and I won't eat you too. Alright, I have 10 eggs in here. I have pumpkins. I have sugar. There it is. Jeez. Alright. I don't remember how to do this. I remember how to do this. Apparently. And we'll just take those since we're at it. Got 10 coal in here, plus some of these. I can make torches with that, 40 of them. Can I make 40 of them? No, I cannot. Yes, I can. I'm terrible at math. Yet somehow correct. Doink 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 doink. Okay. At some point Jed is gonna come in here and try to sleep in my bed. Oh. What's up, Jed? Alright, well, I think this is a pretty good stopping point for this one. This entire episode was pretty much us doing nothing but fortify the base and get everything running, but the next episode will pretty much just be trying to find diamonds, and if we can get enough of those and get everything set up properly, I still need to find string so that I can try to fish and get enchanted books, or at the very least take some diamonds and make an enchanting table, rather. That was very distracting. The blocks have water streaks on them. Oh, this is kind of pretty. But if I can get an enchanting table, then we can go ahead and start making books and enchanting them ourselves using levels. I don't know where to get levels in an adequate amount so that I'm not constantly having to hunt everything at night for weeks at a time. But that's actually why I'm thinking of the fishing rod instead, because the fishing rod can bring up books that are already enchanted. We just have to worry about having a good fishing rod, but whatever. Anyway, I think let's go ahead. Yeah, this is a good place to go. Look, when you have creeper PTSD, anything that sounds like an explosion, you're life starts to flash before your eyes. Yeah, back at you. I'm sorry. You know what? I should probably hide indoors. Run. Just run. Just run. Okay. Right. Anyway. Help. Like and share the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. A huge shout out and special thank you to all of our enchanters. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. See ya.